All right, welcome to day 2 of 75 hard, or 75 medium as I call it. Today has been a day of kind of just like establishing routine. So far, my morning routine encompasses of waking up, obviously getting ready, taking a shower, journaling, meditating, which I'll do after this, reading, and then get to work. Deep work starts in the afternoon. Lock away all distractions and just like completely focus on what it is that I have to work on, and then just go ham on that. And that's the goal for today. I'm knocking out my 75 hard stuff earlier in the day, or as early as possible, so that by the evening time I can actually sleep and I don't have to spend a lot of time just kind of dilly-dallying. And like, I know exactly what it is I need to do, which was the hope and the wish by making this routine. So my afternoon routine is pretty simple. Literally just deep work. Like, maybe you make some lunch and then do some deep work. And honestly, walking in the winter is not as bad as I initially thought it would be. Like, especially if you layer up. Like, I have this is like the same layers that I had on yesterday. Like a quarter zip and then a jacket. So it's not that bad. Yeah, let's get it. So I'm gonna be completely honest. Today was not the most productive day for me. I could have done better. Like, I did not leave everything on the table today in terms of productivity. And there's no excuse for that. Like, there really is not any excuse for that at all. There's not I don't even want to say the words, tomorrow I will do better, even though I will. But I don't want it to be like an excuse procrastination thing. I will be honest though, I'm finding it hard to kind of adjust to this routine, the schedule that I've built for myself, having to work out twice a day. Even though I'm doing light workouts for now, I'd like to get into more heavy workouts. But having to work out twice a day, going from, not working out at all, basically, to like working out twice a day, and, doing all these other good habits, it's tough. It really is tough, and it really is an adjustment. But at the end of the day, like, this is what's necessary. And this is something where it's like, I need to trust the process. Rome was not built in a day. So obviously it doesn't feel great. And I feel like I am changing a lot because I have physically changed my actions today. But even though I changed my actions a lot physically today from what, I normally have been doing for the past few weeks, I cannot reasonably expect a change in results, right? Like, it's going to take time. It's going to take days and days and days of this kind of effort, if not more effort. And, eventually, hopefully, I'm going to get used to this and I'll demand more from myself. But for now, I just have to kind of sit with the discomfort, realize what I did wrong today, and ask myself how I can be better tomorrow and not give up, basically. Like, that's basically the main point. In terms of actual 75 hard or 75 medium tasks, I didn't do anything. Like, I did all my tasks, I did my exercise. I had my nice little walk in the morning, which was nice. It wasn't dark this time. And then after that, I read a few pages of my book. The book I'm currently reading is Discipline is Destiny. It's a pretty good book. Ryan Holiday is a very knowledgeable guy, one of my favorite modern day philosophers. between him and Dan Coe, even though I don't know if I'd consider Dan Coe a modern day philosopher anymore, but both of them are very insightful people. And then after that, I just worked and worked and worked and worked. I worked a lot, but this is I guess the point where I messed up, which is that I was very distracted. Like focused, for some parts of it I was focused, but a lot of parts of it I was distracted, and it was tough to stay like focused on one thing. I did do some things. I did accomplish more than I initially thought I would towards the end of the day, but I was more distracted than I wanted to be. But at the end of the day, it takes practice, it takes work to be able to focus the way that I want to. So I'm going to keep working at it. After the work, I did a nice little workout. Again, it was just a walk on the treadmill, but I walked for almost an hour while I was watching YouTube. I watch a daily show on YouTube. So that was kind of my way of like rewarding myself while doing something that I don't inherently enjoy. So hopefully the hope is that I can tie the two together. So I don't watch my YouTube show, my daily YouTube show, unless I work out. And then I just do them together every time. And then eventually I enjoy working out. So yesterday when I was on that walk, I was listening to it like through my headphones with my phone in my pocket. Today I was actually like physically watching it on my iPad on the treadmill. And then after that, I had dinner. Dinner today was a very interesting dinner, I'll say. It was spaghetti squash with potatoes and chicken. It was fine. It got the job done. It's dinner. Dinner is dinner. And then I also had a donut because the donut was there and it fit in my calories. And like I had all my fitness goals. It was a nice little treat. So yeah, I had the donut and then I had an apple. And that's about it. Now I'm here making the summary video talking about what it is that I have done for the day and the lessons that I have learned. But today is only day 2. We still move. We have 73, excuse my math. We have 73 more days of this. So we still move. We still keep going. Yeah, I'm actually going to try to get to bed earlier today because I've been going to bed super late and, well, not super late, but like I wake up at 7, or I have been waking up at 7 these past 2 days. I've been going to bed around 12, which isn't very good. So I'm going to make it a priority to get this video out like super soon and then go to bed. So I will see you when I see you tomorrow.